Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted. But yes, red tail radishes. Y'all grow them. Um, y'all see how that one looking kind of bumpy at the top? It's kind of far along. I'm gonna let that go to seed. You really want to collect them when they smooth like that. But it's been raining. Look how tall this is. And if this ain't making no broccoli getting up this tall, these brassicas are doing something so weird. I don't get it, but whatever. Um, that volunteer tomato, boy, that's the best looking tomato I got. Look at that. I already got blooms on it. I'm telling y'all better leave them volunteers alone. When you see a volunteer, dig it up, plant it somewhere. That's going to be the best tomatoes you have. Or any plant, really, when it comes to plants. I planted me some eggplants. I stuck them in a few places. Y'all know how I go. Things come out, things go in. There's another eggplant. Come, stop it. Don't cover things up. There's another eggplant. Let's see. There's another eggplant. So I've got all my little eggplant seedlings in. That's the coleus my neighbor gave me. I don't know why he keeps giving them to me because I really don't care about them. But anyway, y'all see that little thing in the middle? That's the okra. But look how that squash growing. Squash always grows so fast. But I'm gonna spray this with neem once or twice. But then I think that squash gonna have to go up under some tube. That squash just got to go up under some tube because these squash bugs, I need to go ahead and harvest. I need to collect all that and get that sprouting broccoli out the way. The sprouting broccoli does still have a few blooms right there. Look how everything look. This is the way I like it looking. Tall and lush. Boy, y'all can't. Oh, look at my rose bush. That sucker showing out, ain't it? Showing out. My onion, potatoes, and beets. This stuff is looking lovely. Potatoes and onions. I mean, just, man, this whole potato and onion thing. I'm thinking that's, y'all need to grow them together. Grow them together. They seem to be friends. They seem to be friends. My onions was trying to sprout seeds on me. See here, I ain't trying it. I don't want you sending seed. Let me see. Them some air potatoes I need to move. This is actually citrus. I went back and forth about what that was 2 or 3 times. Rabbit tobacco, pomegranates. That is actually a citrus, and I want to say it's calamondins because I don't remember planting any other citrus seed. I think that's a straight weed. I'm almost positive. I ain't gonna pull it up right now, but I'm almost positive. Um, Over in that corner, it keeps wanting to make mushrooms, but if it doesn't stay wet, they dry up. So I'm thinking that the mushrooms might try to make in the fall or when spring, like when it actually starts raining heavily. Look at that. That's peanut plant. So we had a peanut come up there. I think I saw a peanut somewhere else. My peanuts was honestly getting ate up by something. I don't know if squirrels was eating them or what. But yeah, the peanuts was getting ate up by something. But I got some more seed. There's another peanut under there, real small. But y'all, look at how thick these greens are. Look how thick. I got news. My mustard's finally going to seed. That one is. I don't know if the other ones are, if they start getting tall, and I don't know. That's a volunteer. Look how pretty it is. I haven't done anything to it. But yeah, I think that's about it. I scattered these seeds to come behind these collards because they're going to come out. All those babies you see, those are going to grow up because these big ones with these seeds coming out of here. Let me go down here and get breakfast this morning. Let's go head on and get breakfast this morning. Oop. That one ain't quite ready, but guess what? This finna get 8. It could have stood to be one more day. See how it's kind of, that side's prettier, but oh, it's delicious. Nah, y'all, you know what? It's finna rain. And when it's finna rain, harvest your strawberries, cause the rain will ruin them. What happens is the plant takes in so much water, and it will absolutely ruin them. They'll have no flavor, and they'll try to take on all that water, and they'll stretch. So if it's about to rain, harvest them. I'm gonna leave that one because it's just a little too white on one side. I think that's a peanut, I think. But look at this. Look at these killets. I need to break all the leaves off the bottom. You do them just like you do Brussels sprouts. I'm not finna do it right now. But I'm gonna come over here right quick. Only 6 minutes. I can't remember what the first part of the video was. Look at this chard and celery. This celery has such a tight. I think I'm gonna cut it off and try to stop it or slow it down from bolting. It's probably gonna bolt anyway, but I'm gonna try to slow it down because I want to chop some celery up and put it in the freezer. Y'all look at my scapes. When this happens, let that get a little taller. I'm gonna cut that back, and you're gonna have some good eating. There's another one. This is elephant garlic. If you want scapes, you can only get scapes on hardneck garlic. If you want scapes, plant hardnecks, but elephant garlic will give you a scape every time. I planted hardnecks one time and I didn't get a scape, and I don't know what that was about, but whatever. Lettuce going to seed. Piggy peas getting taller and taller. That's a volunteer currant tomato. That's probably the only one I'm gonna leave. I've been pulling them. Otherwise, you got little beets coming in behind the garlic. These beets are gonna go to seed. See how tall they are, and I'm gonna let them because I like collecting my own beet seeds. Now they germinate better. Look at this freaking chard. That chard didn't do nothing. I thought them seeds was duds. They actually were, because they gave me about 20 seeds and only 2 plants came up. So yeah, carrots. I got one that's trying to go to seed. When they get real tall like this and start putting that little head thing in the middle, it's going to seed. Then they put on that thick stem like that. Almost looks like fennel. It's going to seed. I wonder if fennel's in the same family as carrots. They look alike. The stems look alike. Probably is. My red onions still doing their thing. This thing is still huge. No head. Taking forever. See, that's why I don't grow the regular kind of broccoli. That's why I don't like it, y'all. That thing's been there for forever, and it's taking forever for it to make a head. It's like sprouting broccoli is so much faster. Like you start seeing food so much faster. There's a freaking air potato in there. I gotta get that out of there, but I'm not doing it today. These are the pink-eyed purple hulls. Over there I got lady cream peas. Over there I got whippoorwills, and over here I got iron and clay. They're growing a little bit better. This rain is helping them. I got a little bit of okra in there with that garlic. Those dragons fruit seeds that I planted, they haven't come up yet. I don't know if it's not warm enough. I don't know what it is. The pomegranates that Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden still doing fabulous. They probably have roots on them, but look at all the leaves that this one is putting out. The other ones had leaves too, but I'm not seeing them anymore. But I may have lost the other two, but that one's looking good, so that's all that matters. All I need is one, people. All I need is one. Let y'all see the rose bush one more time. But yeah, all I did was deadhead there, because I don't know nothing about roses, y'all. I don't know nothing about no roses. But this, I don't know about birthing no babies. Nothing about birthing no roses. Anyway, look at the gooseberries. Look at the gooseberries. Can't tell me nothing. Anyway, Planted some eggplants right here. That's a Creola Cella pepper. I think seeds dropped. I think that pepper died. The ice killed it. I think that ice was just a little too much. These, well, that's one eggplant. I thought I had planted 2 eggplants in here. Well, I got one. Oh well, they'll leave room for something else to be planted. Oh no, I planted one there and one there, cause I'm gonna put peppers in there too. So let me see, y'all. It's dark. It's supposed to rain, and whoo, I can smell. Y'all see all them white blooms out there? All that honeysuckle, boy, that stuff smell good. I was over there eating honeysuckle blooms. Well, you know, sucking the nectar. I was over there getting honeysuckle blooms for a while one day. Felix had to come collect me. Okay. Let's see what we got going on back here. I don't think it's going to be much of anything. I planted my swimming pool. That's probably what I'm going to show y'all. I planted my swimming pool. Well, Iris's old swimming pool. Because I'm not a swimmer per se. Look at that pepper grass at the base of those potatoes. Boy, I'm going to be eating good. Let me tell you something. I'm making me some gumbo zerb. And it's going to be on. If y'all don't know what gumbo zerb is, it's green gumbo. You're supposed to make it before Lent. Or is it right after Lent? Whatever. I'm not Catholic. But you're supposed to make it then. It's basically gumbo with a lot of vegetables. But it got meat in it. Don't trip. But that's what I'll be making. So y'all look that up if you don't know what that is. It's like a green gumbo, basically. But I see some stuff germinated, baby. I don't know what that is. But over here, this is basil. And I saw some of these starting to pop up before. I don't know what that is. That's something popping up. It's very wiry, whatever it is. But yeah, this whole thing is planted. Y'all see that stuff coming up right there? At first, I didn't know if anything was going to come up. But then stuff started coming up. I'm trying to see what kind of plant that is over that fence. Look at me. Nosy. All in my neighbor's yard. Y'all see them white flowers? What is that? Anyway, but can y'all see how clear I'm keeping this? I'm not playing with folks this year. I'm not playing with this vegetation. I'm not playing with none of this stuff. This stuff gonna show me some respect. This was an old pine tree. Remember those pine trees I burned and I said they fell? This is where they fell from. It was twins. And that's the whole stump. I threw charcoal and stuff and ashes in there. I'm going to put more dirt in there. And I've got muscadines in the front. I'm going to plant those muscadines right there. Because all of this is going to be netting across here. And it's going to basically be where my grapes and things grow. So my grapes have sprouted new leaves. These are table grapes. One of them is Concord and the other one is like Thompson something grape. I planted a muscadine that I found in the yard, but it don't like it made it. That wild muscadine, it looked like it kind of bit the dust. But I think these are going to be okay. I think they're a little bit more established because they have leafed out, whereas they weren't really growing. Well, they were just here. They weren't growing. Like those are new leaves. These are new leaves. No new leaves here, but I got this so it'll trail over to this. But anyway, I'm going to do a better job with that. But that was just temporary. I needed to get that up there so that the grapes weren't all on the ground. I just can't keep from having a wood pile, can I? Just can't keep from. This is charcoal, y'all. I'm going to do a video talking about the differences between charcoal and ashes. And just to show y'all, seeds do germinate in this stuff. These are weeds. But look how good the root system is. So if you think charcoal is not good for stuff, and I know y'all gonna say, well, those are weeds. Trust me, your plants do the same thing. They will grow in that stuff and love it because that's been sitting there a while, soaking up nutrients and everything else. So yeah, I need to uncover my worm bins. I had them covered up, but I want them to make some tea. So I'm gonna uncover them. I covered them to get the lids off the ground because I was mowing. But I want to make some. I want the rain to get in to make some tea. That's just what I'm needing right now. Y'all can see my little brassicas that I planted there. That's just some stuff. I planted some more brassicas over there. Step around here, step around. And my orange is actually doing really well. Y'all look at this. All those leaves grew. Like they were there, but they weren't growing like that. So it's trying to bounce back, Little brassicas I planted. There was some popolo coming up, but now I don't see any popolo coming up. So I don't know, but I see the cilantro is coming up. That's coming up everywhere. Because I just happened to scatter some cilantro down in there. But yeah. I want that worm tea. The heck was that grew? Mushrooms. Threw some mushrooms down in there. And they actually freaking grew. I don't know if y'all can see them. Right here. Actually, I didn't throw mushrooms in there. I threw the butts or the ends of the mushrooms in there. And they actually grew, which is interesting. But mushrooms will grow on compost. Oh, put eggplants here. Eggplants there. Eggplants there. This will be my first time trying to grow eggplants in the shade gardens, which is what I call this area of my yard. So we'll see how those do. Look at this. Look at this. So if you got air potatoes, y'all, let them trellis. Let them give them something to climb. You give them something to climb, they'll grow. You can plant them pretty tight, I think. I don't know how that's gonna affect the root underground, but you'll definitely get some aerial tubers. Let's see here. Yeah, everything's looking okay. I pulled the rest of the bok choy stems. I'm gonna offer those seeds on the Black Seed Exchange, which I need to check that today because I put seeds up and I haven't even checked to see if anybody's gotten back to me, but all the potatoes are looking great. Everything's looking great. Figs, looking great. So yeah, last little trick. The tree collars in the pots over there, that's fine. I need to get them in the ground. I'm probably gonna get them in the ground after it stops raining. I thought my yam bean wasn't gonna come up. The ones that yam bean or jicama, the ones that Dan sent me, and I'm almost positive. I hope something didn't bite that off. I don't think so. I think this came from the tree. But look at there. I think those are the jicama coming up. So I'm happy about that. Those are ground cherries. Clausen World sent me some and BB sent me some, but I sold all the seeds in 1 cup. And I had 2 to come up. More may come up, but thanks y'all for that, because me and them ground cherries, I was struggling. But hey, I got 2. That's all I need. All I really need is 1. This is an eggplant, I think. That's a pepper. I'm almost positive. Or that's either pepper or guava or papaya. I can't remember where I planted the papayas. I can't remember where I planted the freaking passion fruits. I can't remember planting this crap. This is why you should label. It's alright. Now these were some generic pepper seeds from the store. And I just, like, they're old. They're like 5 years old, and I threw them down. So when they tell you don't grow stuff from the store, all this is weeds with the exception of 2 tomatoes right there. I'm going to see how they look and how they do it. I may plant them somewhere. That's a pepper I need to get out of there. All of that was peppers. None of them came up. I'm going to show y'all my new way of doing peppers, which is the way I did those, which works much better. I don't recommend direct sowing pepper seeds anymore. This is turmeric coming up. I must have had a piece of turmeric down in there. That's what that is. Which that's fine with me. Those are tomatoes. I don't think those tomatoes are going to stay in there. Those are some tomatoes that Barefoot Gardening gave me. Like, it was like a roll thing that you roll out. I didn't roll it out. I just planted them all. Well, they said 2 different ways you could do it. You could roll it out or plant them all in one thing, and I just planted them all in one thing. So they're supposed to be like cherry tomatoes or something. We'll see what they turn out to be like. But y'all look at my bananas. They got a little brown on the leaves, but I'm not worried about that. That they'll grow out of that. But look at that. I think that's 3 bananas. That's 3 bananas right there. And see the little bitty green at the bottom? It's gonna be 4. That's 2 right there. That one and that little bitty one was the original one. And then this is 2. And then if you look, there's a pup right there. So that's gonna be 3. So 3, 7, 8, 9. 9 bananas. Y'all remember I started with 3. We tripled out. I can't talk about the bananas without your input. Come here. Come here, turn around. Show the people. Show the people. Kenny. Show the people. Oh, God. Okay, yes. What about the bananas? Tell them. Kenny. Falling out. What about the bananas? Yeah, it's wet. You ain't contemplate that before you fell out. Anyway, I got to come back behind here and cut all these weeds and stuff out from around this. Because I got to keep this barren. Anyway, but yeah, that's the end of the little tour. And to talk about the rat tail radishes. So, till next time. See you guys later.